Guys, welcome back to the Aggressive Aries channel. It's your girl Shawnee, and I know it's been a long while. Your girl been taking her own little vacations, but that's what happens when you work for yourself. You do that. And it's COVID-19. Excuse me, but I fixed myself because really I like a hot mess, and I just decided to record this video as I am because that's how I'm feeling today. But anyway, I hope you had a great holiday season. And by the way, if you like my shirt, my website will be up really, really soon for Loud 829, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. And we got a whole bunch of other stuff coming for you. If you see my acronym shirt of You Got Me Fucked Up, that's also mine. That'll be on the website. We'll have a merch site. We'll have even a link for when I decide to post a new video. So I know I've been on a vacation. I know I'm late. I know this tea was hot. But you know what? There ain't no time like the present, and I know you still want to hear it anyway, because I want to share it anyway, and I had to just digest it, just like I had to digest the McDonald's I just had. Yeah, your girl been busy. She's doing a lot of behind the scenes work. You may not see it right now, but you'll see it later, because I ain't the one to talk about it. I'm about be about it. You know what I'm saying? If I was Cardi B, I'd say, oh, but I can't believe I actually did that, because it never works for me. So, anyway, yeah, I got my fro out. I'm feeling really, yeah, really, all of that, and a bag of chips. Let me change this lighting real quick. Alright, that's better. My eyes are hurting. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into Real Housewives of Potomac Part 2 and 3 all at one time because your girl is late as can be. So, anyway, besides Monique and her binders, and no, I didn't come with mine today. I did not. I decided to leave mine at home. Just like they told her to sit hers right down on that little podium right over there. Yeah. Monique came with receipts. She did not come to play. She came to slay. She was not playing with these hoes. Okay? She was like, see, y'all want to talk about all my stuff? Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about yours. Giselle, you want to talk about yours? Because I got your pastor right here. Here's his number. Are these text messages? And it's like, what is text messages? That's a word? This is text messages? Candace didn't believe it at first. Candace was like, oh shit. Let me find out Monique really getting receipts. Maybe I need to be more careful about the way I run my mouth. So we pick back up on how Ashley feels like she doesn't feel like she's answering questions, you know, she just feels like she's answering questions of the public about her marriage. She doesn't really care too much. She doesn't even call it defending. She just throws questions at this point. Ashley has finally rationalized that this show is just a show. It is just a show. Proud of you. Proud of you. You're finally using it to your advantage. I see the growth. Ashley, proud of you. That glow, that maternal glow you got going on, loving it. So just continue what you do. You know what I'm saying? I am not feeling this lighting right now. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's too bright. But now I feel like it's all extra dark. Like, I can't win, can I? Look, retrograde is coming, people. So if you didn't know, now you know. So beware of the technology. So it could just be my afro, and I'm not used to sharing it with the afro, and just the lighting the dimensions, and I ain't got my face on. But it's a new year, so we're trying new things, right? So, anyway, never mind my insecurity. I don't have none really. Okay, everybody has insecurity. So, Giselle didn't feel like Karen was like glowing up this season. She just felt like this was all new to her. And I just think Giselle is mad because she ain't growing and getting no progress in Karen is. Like, I don't understand what Giselle's problem is. Maybe she's not getting no deep. Maybe that's what her problem is. Maybe if she had some consistent yuck, she wouldn't be having these problems. Like, she wouldn't be worried about the next girl and what the next girl is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not happy with the way I look right now. We all go through this. So, you know why? Because it's not flipped. See, I keep thinking it's on this side and it's on this side. I'm like, meh, 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 meh. So anyway, um, so yeah. So Karen was just like, Giselle, don't be mad that I'm growing and you not. And Giselle look all types of mad. Giselle just look all types of mad this whole entire time. Like, Giselle, go sit your mad ass down somewhere. Oh wait, she was having a seat. That's probably why she was quiet. So then they talk about Mo's bird flying away because that's what birds do. And then Mo, Karen said she went to go outside to call for T'Challa. And then the bird came back. And that moment with Wendy and the bird, that was hilarious. If you didn't catch that little clip, you should go watch that episode. She's like, ah! And it was in slow motion. That shit was, that was better than the prank. Like that bird, T'Challa, T'Challa alone could have been the prank and the icebreaker. Like, anyway. So then they bring about how the rumors of Chris's baby not being his, and that was the whole reason why Chris is mad, Monique is mad, and how that was the biggest plot for the season. And then, of course, they cut to the break. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. So, we leave off with Candace has not, Monique has not apologized yet. So then we pick up in part 3. Now we have finally decided to dive deep into the fight of the whole dragging situation. After seeing the fight, after Monique's kind of rigid beginning of how she was gonna like apologize, Candace had to take a break. During the midst of Candace's break, Mo, you know, so Robin said, because somebody asked, like, why did you think it was so easy to exclude her, blah, 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 blah. And Robin said, it's like, oh, because she said she said we could keep her out of things. Robin, really? Just sometimes, just because somebody says exclude me, is actually not a cry for exclude me. It's a cry for include me. And let me tell you the problem I have with this, with these ladies. If they're so pro black woman, black empowerment, black women, we don't need to argue because we queens and blah, 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 blah. So why y'all isolating that poor girl? Like, that is not okay. Like, since when is isolation to anybody okay? Would you want anybody to treat your daughter the way you treated Monique? Like, let's really talk about that. Let's talk about how y'all were really some real petty bitches. Like, excuse my language. This ain't getting monetized anyway because it's not for children, so I can cuss. Okay? So let's break this situation down. You know, I've been trying my real hardest to like keep my real personal feelings out of this. But at this point, it's gonna be over after the season. So who cares, right? Now, I'm Monique. This is Monique. I'm Ken. Have a tissue. Let me go get my tissue. So, Candace. Monique. You know, aw, I got flowers. But anyway, so I'm sorry, I'm Candace. And you know, blah 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 blah. You gonna drag me? You want me to? Are you gonna drag me? Do you want me to? She did something like this, like this, in front of Monique's face. This in my face, asking to be dragged. This would have been you. Honestly, no. You can't even get me to that point no more. But about 10 years ago, she could have. She could have got me to that point. If I hadn't have been working on myself, getting some therapy, working on me, getting myself together, getting my triggers in line, Monique could have been me. I had been Monique. And the fact that Candace, Giselle, Robin, Wendy, none of y'all have ever been triggered like this to this point that y'all just think it's okay to isolate somebody. So what you think it's okay to do is isolate one woman for one mistake. The fact that she wasn't showing no remorse, that was y'all biggest thing? Really? Like y'all are some petty, and I don't like petty bitches. Like y'all are disgusting to me. Like on some real, you guys are really disgusting. And I don't clap very often, but you guys are really disgusting. Like if I ever caught my daughter around Wendy, Zell, or Robin, man, I would tell my daughter, you need to get away from them because they ain't your friend. Now, if my daughter was Monique and Karen was like making her help, like they weren't even holding Candace accountable for the things that she did. They weren't even holding Candace accountable for when she pointed a butter knife in Ashley's face. Like you guys right now, what you're saying is that Candace's actions are okay. Just because Monique put her hands on her does not make her actions okay. Like her mouth is not okay. And the fact that she knows her mouth is not okay and she keeps talking, that's a whole nother problem. That's some therapy junk you need to really go figure out. The fact that you want to be an instigator, the fact that you want to stir the pot, the fact that you want to be your mother junior, like you're doing what your mother did to you, to other people. Maybe not the fact that you finally moved out the house of your mother's. Maybe you'll grow up a little bit, Candace. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, your actions were not okay. Being dragged is a way to get dragged. Do not ask to be dragged if you do not want to be dragged. Do not act like the fact that you really did not care, like if she went to jail or not. Candace, really? Because what if the shoe was on the other foot? Okay, guys, so if this was Candace, right? If Candace was like, oh, I'm gonna drag you, would you guys think this was okay? Would you guys? Because I really don't think you would have the same reaction. I feel like you would give the other person, like, I don't, I, like, I'm trying not to go too deep because Um, okay, I can't go too deep because it's in the park, but I'm just gonna touch upon it. This shit right here, black people. Do y'all notice anything weird about this? Does it seem a little bit like colorism to you? Do you notice how one group of people is sitting on one side and the other is sitting on the other side? However, Giselle is on one side. And I was kind of trying to figure out if that's because they were trying to split Candace and Monique apart. Because if Candace and Monique were friends, I feel like they would have put Giselle. Actually, no, they might have. They might not have because Giselle and Karen are on the same level. So they might have put them on the other side of Andy. Might. However, I feel like I felt like they wanted to put Giselle on this side, but they couldn't because Candace and Monique cannot sit together. I felt like they wanted to put the Green Eye Bandits and the chocolate melanated sisters, melanated sisters, really, really, chocolate sisters together. I really feel like that's what they really wanted, but I could be wrong. So meanwhile, back to my little tangent. Candace is now on her little break, and he's like, "Well, how come you haven't apologized? Are you feeling any type of remorse?" Monique finally apologizes. Like, she's like, I wasn't, everybody works through their emotions differently. And that is true. And the fact that none of these grown ass women understand that, it makes me just like, it turns my nose up to this fucking Real House of Potomac right now. Like, I'm just like, I'm so turned off by like these older women right now that I don't even want to watch this show at this moment. Like, it's crazy. It took me this long to record a video because these women have pissed me off to the point that I'm disappointed. I feel like I'm watching one of those other reality shows that don't give zero about each other, that don't care about the sisterhood, the empowerment, nothing. I feel like it's going down the drain. Like, you're all worried about the wrong things at the wrong times for the wrong reasons. Like, so after Candace gets her apology from Monique, then she gonna say, it's not the apology for me. It's the fact that you took this amount of time to da 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 da. And then you wrote a song talk about that drag queens. Are you gonna affect this apology or not, bruh? Because I ain't got time. Like, just, you know, and I don't understand, like, why all this time just happening? Like, I told her to drag me. I didn't think she was really gonna drag me. Like, she's dragging me right now. Did I ask for this? Huh? Can you put that tissue down, bitch? Bitch, nobody's listening to you cry. Because the fact that you're crying about something that you could have prevented is really disgusting and just really annoying. Like, the fact that you're still crying about this 365 days later, why are you still crying about this? Because it's getting me attention. Like a bad child. No good attention. Bad attention or good attention doesn't matter. I just want attention. Anybody else feel this way watching her? Anybody else? Am I the only one? Okay. And then Andy asked, he was like, after her pulling up lyrics, like, but Monique, do you think this looks good for you? Honestly, Monique, it really did. I wouldn't have made that song. I can understand you doing therapy, her telling you to like write a song that's gonna relate how you feel and tell her how you feel. But you could have did a different song. You didn't have to do that one. You didn't have to do that one. You could have did another one. This is what happens after people. Okay, so where you get one, yeah. So and Monique was still on the whole like plot with the show, and And Candace storms off crying. And, like, she just feels like there isn't emotions. And, Andy was like, do you guys think that Candace took it too far? And they're like, yeah, Candace took it too far. Well, Monique apologizes, and it's sincere, and I agree. I'm just like, let it go at this point. And then Monique and her trainer, what? When Chris gets to the stage, this man really has it out for these women. Now, this is another part of the show that really pissed me off because this is colorism again. Giselle, what do you need to work on inside of yourself about dark-skinned people? Because I keep seeing it, Giselle, and I'm not liking it. And you got dark-skinned daughters. So, is it just dark-skinned men or is it dark-skinned people? But I'm noticing something, and I'm not liking it. Every time Chris gets upset, he's not even anywhere near close to her. Anytime Monique got upset and after the fight, here comes Giselle and her fucking bodyguard. Giselle, come here. Giselle? Yeah. Boo-boo. They don't care. Ain't nobody. Nobody. Go sit down. So, it's like, are you really that terrified of Chris? Or did Chris do something that I didn't see on camera? Either way, I don't like it. And even Candace said Giselle is messy. Giselle is messy as her attire, okay? Like, straight facts. Like, I wouldn't want Giselle in my circle. I wouldn't even want her raising my daughters. But anyway, so they broke off into a different subject, and Chris was just like, I don't care. Y'all was talking about my kids. What's next? Y'all talking about my kids again? Because I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I don't care what none of y'all was talking about. Yeah, it's about my kids. So they had to get him out there. We had to end the husband segment. And then Rob ain't gonna get, I'm so glad that one David is not, I'm sorry, one Dixon is not here right now. I'm so glad one. Robin, who was intimidated by that? Are you a man right now? You sound like a man. Is that why y'all not married? But then you might be married if you was a man, because I think your man is gay. Anyway, I really didn't want this whole little reaction thing to be that long because this episode was just like, it was a lot. And it was just like the same, and it was just prolonged, and it was 90 minutes. And it's just like, you guys could have really summed this up in 2 episodes. Like, I feel like it was an email that I could have head out on. So, finally, Candace takes accountability for her actions. Finally, without a fucking tear. Then we get to Robin about how she hasn't put up no pictures of the actual website because Karen ain't up there. And then Karen was like, you should put everybody up there then. Because I'm not up there and they're not up there, so put somebody up. It is what it is. And then she talked to Juan and how she doesn't know what he's talking about. Michael and him having a private bachelor party. Yeah, she doesn't know what he's talking about. Juan dude. So, I'm just going to wrap it up. Wrap this season up. Just the way half of them did. Saudi is fucking done. Like, this reunion left a nasty taste in my mouth. And Andy, whoever, Y'all got some work to do to work this show back up to where it was because I am highly disappointed. If I wanted some drama, I would just go to the Real Housewives of like Orange County or some shit. I just want to see black women doing their thing and enjoying their husbands. And why? Wait, hold up, wait. Question: why is Giselle even on this show when she ain't got no husband? And why has Robin been on the show for so long and she ain't got no husband? I thought this was the Real Housewives. So if anybody should live in the show besides Candace and Monique, it should be Giselle and Robin. Those two floozies, they could go. Like, this show would be so much better probably without Giselle. Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. But I'm gonna wait till next season to see what happens because I'm still gonna watch anyway. You know I like the show. You know I like the tea. You know I like that hot piping tea on TV. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, guys, I hope you liked my little recap and my little vent session. Yes, it was a longer one than it normally has been, but it's part 2 and part 3. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me at aggressivearies at, at Instagram. And follow me at aggressivearies with a 3 in the Aries on Twitter. What is that on Instagram? I can't remember. But anyway, guys, a happy new year, and all that good stuff. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you guys so quickly as I normally do, but I've had a lot going on. Um, with the new year going on, you gotta meditate. So that's what I've been doing. I've been meditating. I've been rearranging my home. I've been getting things done that I've been putting off. So please forgive me if you have not heard from me as fast as you wanted to. Um, yeah, this will probably look different the next time you see me. Get this girl changes her hair every 2 seconds. But if you want a shirt like this, um, check me out on Facebook. Loud, Live Outrageous Unique Dreams. You can find me there. Send me a message, and then we'll have the website loud829up.com. Before you know it, we'll have my little YouTube segment up there so that you can actually catch the latest shows on there as well as check out the new merch. So that's what your girl's been up to. And I have some Sims games coming. Yes, 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 they're coming. I know I've been promising them. I probably haven't said on a video that you guys actually got. But after recording, I haven't been posting. So there's that. But I look forward to seeing you on the next time. Make sure you have that notification bell on so you get my next notification for when I post next. If you actually just want to leave your girl a comment, send me a message, just to let me know how I'm doing, what you want to see me do. Like there's Rando Nautica, like I want to do a mukbang. I don't know how to pronounce that, so please forgive me. I even thought about eating McDonald's on camera, but I was like, I don't think y'all want to see McDonald's talk about Candace and Monique and crying, because I don't want to cry into my McChicken. Like, you can't just cry into McChicken. McChicken deserves makes more respect than Candace. Anyway, so guys, I hope you enjoyed my tarot videos too. So those more of those coming, and that's also what I did on New Year's Day. But without further ado, make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Happy New Year.